What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller. So as you know, autumn is fast approaching, and I've wanted to add some warmth to my collection, and I noticed that a lot of my sports watches are still on their bracelets, and especially now that I just got this Seiko SBBN 031 Tuna, I was like, I have so much metal in my collection, what can I do? And I remembered, oh yeah, I've been looking to switch the strap out on my Seiko SKX, but I'm very particular about what straps I choose. I'm not just going to throw anything on one of my watches. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do coming up, so please stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed already, now would be a very good time to subscribe. It's 9:13 p.m. Let's get down to business. Okay guys, so I am just so excited, I am so thankful, I am so blessed, because part of what's been amazing about this whole YouTube experience is that I've been able to interact with some amazingly generous, amazingly cool people. And I remember a few weeks ago, this guy came up to me on YouTube, he sent me a message, hey, how would you like some handmade watch straps? And I was like, oh my god, what, really? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to send you a few. What sizes do you want? And my mind was just blown. This guy was going to hand make me watch straps? Yeah, I will take that. And I couldn't think of two better watches to choose for them, so I chose my Rolex Date 1500 because I don't know what strap this is. I threw it on like 2 years ago. It's not a Hadley Roma. It's a nice strap, but the strap he sent me, the strap he made for me, is a million times better, so we're definitely going to go switch that one out. And then I told him, hey man, I need a 22mm for my Seiko SKX 007. He was like, dude, coming right up. So I honestly, it's mind-blowing that people this nice exist, but they do, guys. And his name is Scott over at Watch Display. I know him from Instagram. We're Instagram buddies now, so I'm going to throw his Instagram handle in the description below. It's at Watch Display. And dude, his straps are in this envelope. I've already snuck a piece. They're even nicer in person. So I'm going to go ahead and switch these out, so stay tuned. Okay, so I'm currently wearing my Seiko Tuna SBBN 031, but that's not what I'm excited about. I am excited because these babies are getting some new life today, thanks to my buddy Watch Display. I want to show you the handmade straps that he has constructed for me. Just look at that stitching. I am a stickler when it comes to stitching, and he did this by hand. Look at that finish. So gorgeous. A really cool color brown. And that darker black is going to really play off the bezel and dial. I cannot wait for this to go on my SKX. Just incredible quality. You can feel it. Supple, yet very robust and sturdy. You can feel it's not cheap. Like, unfortunately, guys, the strap that I threw on this Rolex Date does not feel nearly as good. And so the strap that's going on here is actually this one. Now, look at that leather, dude. How awesome is that? Again, such attention to detail with the stitching. Very, very nice. Some nice buckles he threw on there, but this, if I can get it in focus, this is just, I mean, top of the line stuff. I can't believe that he just decided to give me these. Very, very generous guy, Watch Display. Scott, if you see this, man, thank you so much. Very, very incredibly generous of you. You shouldn't have, but you did. So now I'm going to throw these on my watches. What do you think of that? Okay guys, so I'm not going to film exactly how to change a watch strap right now because I actually already did a how-to video on that exactly. So go ahead, click the link in the description below to see how to change a watch strap. But just really quick, this Rolex, because it's an older one, the spring pin is exposed and the lug has a hole in it, so I can go ahead, take my tool and just poke it, and boom, spring pin is compressed and the strap comes off. But I did get a question about how to take off a bracelet from the Seiko SKX, so I will actually show you exactly how to do that. Sorry, I'm out of focus. But yeah, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. Okay, so as I stated earlier, I've been getting some questions as to how to change a bracelet out, and every watch and every bracelet is a bit different. For instance, the Seiko Tuna has exposed spring pins, so I can actually access the spring pin directly from the lug, but as you can see, the SKX is not like that. I can't access the spring pin from the lug, so what are you going to do? Well, you're actually going to look right underneath the watch, and that right there is the spring pin. So what you're going to do, the easiest way to do it is to take your watch tool. Hopefully you have one of these watch tools. If you don't, just go on Amazon. They're dirt cheap. You're going to take your watch tool, you're going to reach right in between that space to the head of the spring pin. You're going to apply some downward pressure, just depressing that spring, and you can then just pick it out from there. It's very difficult to do it on camera, so I'm going to go ahead and just take care of it right now, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so as you can see, I changed them out and I could not be happier. Totally just gives these watches a totally different look. Let's start with the SKX. This tone just plays amazingly with the black dial and the black bezel, and the darker leather that he used for the keepers, again, just works perfectly, gives it a much warmer look, perfect for autumn and the winter months that are fast approaching. And then when we look at my Rolex date, it makes it look a little bit more rugged, but still very, very refined. The keepers look amazing. He used the same leather. Man, the texture is just incredible. It's very soft leather, but incredibly sturdy. I can already feel the quality. I put the Rolex on my wrist already and was just blown away. One of the most comfortable straps that I own easily. And you know what? I'm going to throw on the SKX right now, and why don't we see how it looks on the wrist? Okay guys, well this is just a super comfortable strap. It's incredibly well made. There's a definite attention to detail. And guess what? I couldn't help myself. I had to put the other one on at the same time. Just super comfortable, clearly very sturdy. It's not something that I would feel like is flimsy or that I would feel like I'd have to worry about. Just an incredibly well made strap. Again, couldn't be happier. Guys, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's that Scott makes incredible watch straps. But if there's another thing I want you to take away from this, it's that there are some really nice, incredible people out there. And I don't know, that gives me hope for the world. So if you want to do me a solid, go ahead, check him out at Watch Display, inquire about some straps, pick up some straps for yourself because you will not be sorry. And I don't know, man. Can you honestly do better than this? I don't think so. Scott, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I'm going to wear these proudly. And yeah, check him out. Alright guys, well thank you so much for tuning in. I feel like I have two brand new watches. Just incredibly well-made watch straps. Very, very comfortable, very, very well made. So do yourself a favor, check out Watch Display on Instagram, pick yourself up some watch straps, and yeah, you'll be doing yourself a huge favor. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, click that subscribe button. It takes 1 second and it helps me out a ton. And while you're at it, click that little bell icon so you do not miss an episode of The Time Teller. There's just so much more awesome content on the way, and you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other watch enthusiasts, other people that you think would enjoy this. I'm Jory Goodman, The Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.